Now, divide this notebook. Divide your notebook into groups. First group will be formula with variables a and b. Formula where variables a and b will be there. And second, formula with variable a comma 1 upon a. Instead of b, I will have 1 upon a in the formula. Make this. So Simon will study both the formula first. Mute the microphone now. First, a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So now when I will take 2ab on this side, we get the formula for a square plus b square. So a square plus b square, yes, what is a square plus b square? A square plus b square is a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Wait. A plus b whole square minus 2ab. A square plus b square. Now it is coming clear? Skin? Okay. See here. A plus b whole square formula we know, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we take 2ab on this side. Mute the microphone. Expansion, chapter expansion. 4th chapter. Yes, 4th chapter expansion we have started. So a plus, write this. I am explaining the formula also, and you have to write. You have to understand the formula also, because if the formula is wrong, it is coming clear. No. So a plus b whole square minus 2ab is a square plus b square. So we have the formula for a square plus b square. A square plus b square I can directly write a plus b whole square minus 2ab. A plus b whole square minus 2ab. The same formula I can write for, see, this a square, yes, this 2ab I have taken on the other side. When we change the side, the sign changes, no? So a plus b whole square minus 2ab is equal to a square plus b square. So a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Clear? Oh, in the same way I will write formula 1 with, instead of b I will write 1 upon a. So this I will write directly, a square plus 1 upon a square. Yes, anybody what that will be? Tell me. In place of b I will write a. So not, no, I will write directly. I will write directly for a square. So in place of b I will write 1 upon a. So a square plus 1 upon a square, everywhere I will write 1 upon a. Everywhere I will write 1 upon a. So this a square plus 1 upon a square is a plus 1 upon a whole square minus 2 into a into b. Yes. So what is a into b? A and get cancelled, no. So this is 2 only. So I will write directly minus 2. And this formula you have to remember. That a square plus, yes, let me explain. A square plus b square, this formula, in place of b I will write 1 upon a. So a square plus 1 upon a square is a plus 1 upon a whole square minus 2 into a into 1 upon a. A into 1 upon a and a get cancelled. What is left? 2. This is clear? So this formula you have, yes. No. That is different. That is our second formula. That is our second formula. See, when it is a plus 1 upon a, when it is a plus 1 upon a, there is minus sign. But our next formula, when it is a minus 1 upon a, there is plus sign. That is our next formula. No. Wait. I am explaining what is a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So the same formula I can write. Mute the microphone. A square plus b square. Mute the microphone. A square plus b square is a minus b whole square plus 2ab. A minus b whole square. I am taking minus 2ab on the other side, so it is plus 2ab. So there is one more formula for a square plus b square, that is a minus b whole square plus 2ab. Now the same formula I will write for who is creating the disturbance. Mute the microphone. Now in place of b I will write 1 upon a. In place of b I will write 1 upon a. In place of b I will write 1 upon a. Mute the microphone. So you will get a square plus 1 upon a square. A square plus 1 upon a square is a minus b. So that is a minus 1 upon a whole square plus 2 into a into 1 upon a. A get cancelled. What is that? 2 is left. So this is the same formula for a square plus 1 upon a square. There are two formulas. A plus 1 upon a square minus 2. A minus 1 upon a whole square plus 2. So what you have to remember, for a square plus 1 upon a square, when it is a plus 1 upon a, there it is minus sign. When inside bracket there is plus sign, outside we have minus sign. When inside bracket there is minus sign, outside we have plus sign. Is it clear? Are you following, all of you? Just now, yes, just now somebody asked, sir, there is plus sign. There is plus sign, but inside bracket I will have minus. There is minus sign with 2, but inside bracket I will have plus sign. So this you have to remember while writing the formula. When inside bracket there is plus sign, mute the microphone. Inside bracket plus sign, outside I will have minus. When inside bracket minus sign, outside I will have plus sign. So this you have to remember. Inside bracket plus sign, outside I have minus. Inside bracket minus sign, outside I have plus sign. So these are formula for a and b, and then the same variable a and 1 upon a. Completed. Both 1 and 2 completed. Copy it fast. Yes. No. Why there? No. Why there is minus sign? See here. There it is a square plus 1 upon a square. There I am. No. There also no. It is a square plus 1 upon a square. A square plus 1 upon a square. In place of where it is given minus, there it is minus. Minus is not there. Yes, because when inside bracket we have plus, outside we have minus. When inside bracket minus, yes, see here. Yes, there are two formulas for a square plus 1 upon a square. You can write, when the value of a plus 1 upon a is given, I will use this formula. When the value of a minus 1 upon a is given, I will use this formula. There are two formulas for a square plus 1 upon a square. Okay, now let us do third one. Third one, same way we will continue. Now, this understanding of the formula is important, because without understanding the formula, if you write the formula and made mistake somewhere here in plus minus, the whole calculation becomes wrong. So you have to write accurate formula. For that you need understanding. Now third one, a plus b whole square. Yes, what is a plus b whole square? A square plus 2ab. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Then I can write, what is a minus b whole square? What is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Yes, this is my equation 1 and this is my equation number 2. I will add 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and 2. 1 plus 2. So when we add equations, we add left hand side together and right hand side together. Left hand side together you have to add and right hand side together you have to add. So this I can write, left hand side I will add a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. Yes, a square plus a square. What is a square plus a square? 2a square. Then plus 2ab minus 2ab get cancelled. Plus 2ab minus 2ab get cancelled. Plus b square plus 2b square. So a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is 2a square plus b square. 2 is common. A square plus b square. So this is third formula. A plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square, it is 2 times a square plus b square. Now the same formula I will write for 1 upon a. So I will replace b by 1 by a, replace b by 1 by a, replace b by 1 by a everywhere, and write the formula for third formula for this. So what is that? A plus 1 upon a whole square plus a minus 1 upon a whole square is 2 into a square plus 1 upon a square, and this is the third formula. A plus 1 upon a whole square plus a minus 1 upon a whole square is 2 into a square plus 1 upon a square. A plus 1 upon a whole square, a minus 1 upon a whole square, between them if there is plus sign, it is 2 times a square plus 1 upon a square. Understanding of this formula is important. Understood? Yes. See this derivation part they will not ask in the exam, but how many times you memorize this formula, how many times you by heart this formula, if there is no understanding, even if you revise this formula for 1000 times, it is coming now clear? Wait. Now it is coming clear, I think. Okay? So this proof they will not ask, but you have to understand. Over this third one. Yes, everybody, third is over. Coming blood. A square plus a square, 2a square, because like terms are there, no? Same variable, same power. Same variable, same power, like terms we can add. So a square plus a square, we are okay. See. So in place of b, I will write 1 upon a. So a plus 1 upon a whole square plus a minus 1 upon a whole square is equal to 2 into a square plus 1 upon a whole square. A square plus 1 upon a whole square. Inside bracket b, I will replace by 1 by a. exercise I will start first. Let me revise the formula. Second one. Second one, a square plus b square. Now the fourth formula, that I will explain at the end, last 2 minutes, because now we are in third. So presently was third is clear. Now we will derive fourth one. We will write fourth formula. So same formula I will write these two, a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now we write equation 1 minus equation 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2. I will subtract both the equations. And 8th standard we have learned, 7th standard we have learned, when we subtract the equation, the sign of the second equation changes. So plus become minus, plus become minus, minus become plus, plus become minus. Is it clear? When we subtract the equation, sign changes. So this I will write a plus b whole square. Then I will take new sign, minus a minus b whole square. Then plus a square minus a square get cancelled. Plus 2ab is 4ab plus 2ab plus 2ab. 2ab plus 2ab. ab variable is same. So 2 plus 2 4. 4ab. Then plus b square minus b square get cancelled. That is 4ab. So a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. And this formula I will be using. Now the same formula we can derive for 1 upon a. So replace b by 1 by a, replace b by 1 by a, replace b by 1 by a, replace b by 1 by a. So this we write a plus 1 upon a whole square, a plus 1 upon a whole square minus a minus 1 upon a whole square is equal to 4a into 1 upon a. A into 1 upon a get cancelled, and that is 4. Is it clear? A into 1 upon a, yes? No, a and b will not come, no, because I am replacing. In this formula, this left hand side I am writing the formula for variables a and b, and right hand side I am writing the formula for variable a and 1 upon a. Instead of b, I have taken 1 upon a in the formula. So what is the important in this? See, observation, if you see, if there is plus sign, a plus 1 upon a square plus, if there is plus sign, then it is 2 into a square plus 1 upon a square. If there is minus sign, it is only 4. It is minus sign, it is only 4. So when there is plus sign, it is 2 into a square plus 1 upon a square. When there is minus sign, it is plus 4. So this observation you have to remember. In this formula, now after this, few more formula, 2-3 formulas are there. Or yes. Okay, fourth one. A plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now I am subtracting equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 minus 2, when we subtract the equation, we change the sign of the second equation. So plus become minus, plus become minus, minus become plus, plus become minus. So a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, left hand side, a square minus a square get cancelled, plus 2ab plus 2ab, we take the new sign, plus 2ab plus 2ab plus 4ab, plus b square minus b square get cancelled. So a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. This is the formula. Now to write the same formula in terms of variables a and 1 upon a, I will replace b by 1 by a. B by 1 by a. You get this fourth formula for a comma 1 upon a variable. Okay. Finish fourth one? Yes, fourth one is over. See, nobody will ask you the derivation. So wherever I have done the box, this box you have to remember. This box formula you have to remember. Derivation will not be asked. But without understanding, if you by-heart the formula, how many times you will by-heart the formula, even after 7 days, 10 days, you will forget that formula. Unless and until you have the understanding how that formula has come. So that understanding is very much important. Yes, yes, right. So this, what is important observation, when you write plus sign, it becomes 2 times a square plus 1 upon a square. When there is minus sign, it becomes 4. In AB, when there is minus sign, it is 4AB. When there was plus sign in third one, when there was plus sign, it was 2 times a square plus b square. Yes, finish. 4. Okay. So let us start. Fifth formula. We know the formula for a square minus b square. That formula I will simplify. The formula for a square minus b square. Yes. What is a square minus? No. A square minus b square I am asking. I am not asking a minus b whole square. Yes. Because you are telling me the formula for a minus 1 upon a minus b whole square. Now let us write fifth one. A square minus b square. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. A minus b. A plus b into a minus b. I will replace b by 1 by a. I can get the formula for fifth formula with variable a n. So you will get a square minus 1 upon a square. A square minus 1 upon a square. Replace b by 1 by a. Replace b by 1 by a. Replace b by 1 by a in this. So you will get a square minus 1 upon a square is a plus 1 upon a plus 1 upon a into a minus 1 upon a plus 1 upon a and a minus 1 upon a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. Yes. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. When we replace b by 1 by a, we get the formula a square minus 1 upon a square is a plus 1 upon a into a minus 1 upon a. Now based on these 5 formulas, we have our exercise 4a. Now we'll solve the exercise 4a. Now we'll solve exercise 4a. In that exercise 4a, fifth one is over formula. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now we start exercise 4a, which is based on these 5 formulas. Now in this exercise 4a, first question is find the square. So I am giving that question number 1 as homework, because it is as find the square. Square means, yes, square means either you have to use a minus b whole. Yes. Now, so yes. Question number 1 I am giving homework. Then question number 2 also I am giving homework if you want. Without multiplying, evaluate. What you want? Should I solve this? Let me solve. Okay, one I will solve, other I will give homework, because this type of question you will not expect. Without multiplying, and this is what you have done in 8th standard. Without multiplying, evaluate. Without multiplying, evaluate. First, 101 square, 101 whole square. Second, 502 whole square. Third, 97 square. This is what you have already done in 8th standard. Then you tell me which one I should do. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, all are same. See, I am just giving you the hint. 101 you will write 100 plus 1 square. Then use not a square minus b square. Then use a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. That formula. 502 you will write 500 plus 2 whole square. A plus b whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Simplify. 97 you will write 100. Yes. So that also a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. That this is 1000 minus 2. So this second will be homework. First is homework. Yes. So such type of question will not be asked in board. Yes. Then third also, it is very much easy, third one. So question number 1 to 4. Fourth also is easy. So question number 1 to question number 4, they are homework. This type of problems will not be asked in ICSE board 9th standard exam. So question number 5th onwards, important. No, they are also easy, 4. Because they are based on the formula a minus b whole square, a plus b whole square. Now question number 5th onwards you can expect in the ICSE board, and they are important, 5th onwards. Question number 5th is, if a plus b is 7 and ab is 10, a into b is 10, find the value of a minus b. Find the value of a minus b. This value we have to find, a minus b. We are given the value of a plus b. Yes. That formula you will write, but do you know the value of a square plus b square? Yes. Do you know the value of a square plus b square? No. A square plus b square is not 7. A plus b is 7. Are you getting? So what I will do, I will use third formula, where you have a plus b and a minus b. Third formula, just see, a and b. A plus b whole square plus, I will use fourth formula if you want. What is that? A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, fourth formula. Just see. What is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square? Yes. I will find a minus b whole square and then I can take square root. No problem. So what is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square? Fourth formula. Not, yes. So this is 4ab. Now I will substitute the value. What is a plus b? 7. So this is 7 square. And this we have to find a minus b whole square we have to find. And 4 into, what is the value of AB? AB is given 10. So 7 square is, yes. Okay. Now you are given the value of a plus b. And it is asked what is the value of a minus b. So in which formula, yes, wait. In which formula you have a plus b? Yes. I am going to explain this by another method also. First, let me explain by using formula 4. So, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. We are given the value of a plus b, we are given the value of ab. That I will substitute. So, 7 square is 49. 49 minus a minus b whole square is 40. Wait. So, 49 minus 40. I will take 40 on this side. And take minus a plus a minus b whole square. This I will take on the other side. Minus become plus. So minus inside sign will remain same only. So 49 minus 40 is 9. So 9 is a minus b whole square. Now take square root. So taking square root, because we have the square value, we want. So you will get square root of 9. Is a minus b whole square. So square root of 9 is plus minus 3. Yes, remember, plus minus 3. Are you getting this? Are you following? Minus 3 square is also 9. You have to take both the value, not only one value. Are we given that a and b are positive? No. So when there is no such condition is given, you have to take both the sign. Minus 3 square is also 9, plus 3 square is also 9. So you have to take plus minus. Then another method to solve this is, this method all of you have understood. Let me solve question number 6 by other method. Question number 6, let me solve by other method. So, yes, you can solve question number 6 by same method. But let me explain you other method also, so that you can solve any question by any method. Does not matter. But some of you gave the answer that, sir, it is square root of 9 is plus 3. No, you have to take both these, plus sign also, minus sign also. So plus minus 3 is the correct answer. If you write only 3, half of the marks will be deducted. Now question number 6. A minus B is 7. If A minus B is 7 and AB is 18. AB is 18. I am using that. Find, not other formula, other method. Find A plus B. Wait. See, 6, you can use the same formula, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. That formula you can use and simplify this. Let me use other method. You are given a minus b, so I will consider a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So a minus b whole square. What is a minus b given? A minus B is given 7. 7 square is A square minus 2 into AB. AB is given 18. 2 into 18 plus B square. So 7 square 49 is A square minus 36 plus B square. 49 minus 36, 49. I will take minus on this side, it becomes plus. So 49 plus 36 is A square plus B square. So 49 plus 36 is 85. 85 is A square plus B square. And this is the value of A square plus B square, which is 85. Now we want to find A plus B. So I will consider A plus B whole square and simplify. Yes? Let me complete. Now consider A plus B whole square. That is A square plus B, A square plus 2AB plus B square. A plus B, we have to find A square plus B square. A square plus B square, this value is given A square plus B square plus 2AB. So A plus B whole square, A square plus B square value is 85 plus 2 into AB, AB is 18. So A plus B whole square 85 plus 36. So A plus B whole square, A plus B whole square is 121, is 121. So taking square root, yes, not 11, plus minus 11, taking square root, you will get A plus B is plus minus root 121. Yes, so A plus B is plus minus 11. This is the answer. But if you see, if you use formula 5, formula used in 5, we get the direct answer. If you don't use that formula used in 5, use in 5 formula, if you don't use, first you have to find A square plus B square, and then you can find A plus B whole square, and then A plus B. Are you getting? So writing that direct formula help us. If you don't remember that direct formula, then you have to solve by this method. A minus B is given, find A minus B whole square, get A square plus B square, then A plus B is asked, consider A plus B whole square, simplify and get the value of A plus B. The same sixth question you will solve by using the formula used in 5. Okay.